Hello guys, today we'll be talking about Steven Universe. Steven Universe is a beloved show on Cartoon Network. How could someone not like Steven Universe? Well, I never actually seen Steven Universe, so I can't really give my opinion, but Rotten Tomatoes must say it's 100%, so it must be this amazing show. But I'm not gonna give my... But I'm going to tell you how a fan base can ruin an entire... wanting to watch an entire show for anybody. So Steven Universe is a show about these people called Zems, and they have to, beat these bad guys. Yeah, I don't know the basics, and I don't really care about Steven Universe that much. But the fact that Steven Universe fans are probably the most annoying people on the face of the planet, and the most evil people. There is a kids show, and people are saying death threats over art. Yes, death threats over fan art. So yes, we all know throughout the history of Steven Universe, yes, so exactly the toxic part of this fandom. Steven Universe Reddit, Steven Universe fandom and hate them. Actually, this goes into whole depths about the badness of the Steven Universe fandom. First of all, both sides, both of them initiate flame wars. They send death threats to each other. Both sides are full of SJWs and obsessed with anti-SJWs. Both have started the cartoon community. And now let's get to the fandom. A lot of fans are SJWs. They bullied Steven Universe artist called Zima to the point where he attempted suicide. That's because he drew a character from the show as Finn. Yes, that's the reason why. So this is just stupid. Okay, this is the Steven Universe, man. And what I found about this is the sipping wars that hits in every fan base. When SpongeBob SquarePants won Best Cartoon instead of Steven Universe, a lot of annoying fans of this fandom have complained over it and hate on SpongeBob SquarePants does for that. SpongeBob might still better than Ron. SpongeBob, come on. Okay, Steven Universe fans, the fans are obsessed over characters and evolving many cringy Sips memes or even other fandoms. Similar to Undertale's fans. While the toxic fans take the sympathy for Steven and crazy levels and disregard his bad qualities. There was an episode called Keystone Motel. In real life, there was actually a motel with the same name. As a result of the show, fans of the show will fake bad reviews on the motel, which could actually destroy people's jobs. A Japanese cosplayer got death threats and harassment just because they cosplayed Ghana in a lighter color. Yes, and yes, we can go over and over again. Some call Hoge KO a garbage copy of Steven Universe, which is false because Hyperlink can explain what's going on. They harassed Susan Husen, who's the voice of the character, merely over her character. Many of them expressly beat our loud part of the Has-Been Hotel fandom, which is photo of the same people as well. Some songs in the show is also, some fans even gave death threats to Undertale fans, making remixes of Stronger Than You. Yes. Many of them are part of Teenage Girl hate them because they believe that cartoon Milk hates Steven Universe and only because of Teenage Girl, which is not true. Because of this, they'll attack anyone who prefers Teenage Girl instead of Steven Universe. Whereas most people who prefer Teenage Girl instead of Steven Universe are little kids. They ignore most of the facts and care about their feelings. A majority of them can't take criticism and think of an argument about them. They're obsessed over Steven Universe to death. They made instances on YouTube where people have got death threats and harassment on their YouTube channels if they don't like the show. And I don't like the show because the fan base ruined it. You can't send death threats to people for making fan art, okay? You can't, okay? You shouldn't be able to, okay? But the Steven Universe fan base is horrible, okay? Horrible. And yeah. Steven Universe feature acknowledges Steven's PTSD. Well, really, Steven's PTSD should really be over the fan base who ruined the show, okay? And yes, Steven Universe is... I think Steven Universe is going to be really like Undertale. A lot of people are going to hate Steven Universe, okay? A lot of people are going to hate Steven Universe because of his fan base. Similar to this game, Undertale. Does anyone remember Undertale? Not really. Unless you have those annoying friends who constantly post Sans memes, you really forgot Undertale existed. Really. Undertale... Okay, I'm going to remind you what Undertale was. Undertale was a role-playing game made by Toby Fox. The player controls the Earth has fallen to underground. Basically, it's a secluded version of the Earth where the monsters live. And basically, Undertale, you have to go and, either kill all the monsters or befriend them and spare them. And basically, it's kind of like a sparring match. But you either kill them or spare them. The Undertale fandom is awful. Okay? Everybody know, a lot of people know Undertale because of its fandom, because of its fan base and its toxic fan base. Undertale's fandom is horrible. How Undertale got toxic fandom. Undertale fandom in a nutshell. Undertale fandom is horrible, and that was months after the game came out. The Undertale fandom has kind of just slowed down because unless you go to certain sites. But I don't really see much of Undertale anymore. Undertale's fan base hasn't really been that much active over the past. I haven't really seen much about Undertale over the past months. I really haven't. Well, really, other games have taken over Undertale's popularity, such as Fortnite. But again, Undertale's fan base is still a small vocal majority of people who still obsess over Sans, especially when he got a Mii costume in Smash Bros. Okay? And I'll still try to argue with you that Undertale got into Smash. And also so say it's like the top 10s, yes, we all know. But yep. And yes, if you dare even say Steven Universe is overrated, okay? If you don't even say Steven Universe is overrated, you still have a bunch of people going after you saying you're wrong, okay? Saying you're wrong, okay? And yes, I don't like Steven Universe because of the fan base, because of how the fan base works, okay? Yes, I think this show is a little underrated. Yeah, people talk about it for good reasons, in my opinion. I personally think it should be on the same level as SpongeBob or Simpsons. If you don't like the show, that's fine, but I'm a huge fan of it. But yes, but again, Titanes Go is not overrated. This is. Because, again, Titanes Go is popular, but just like Twilight, there's a ton of people on the internet who hate Twilight. But for some reason, that's considered overrated. Okay? Let's just use a movie example. The Incredibles and Twilight. Everybody says Twilight is overrated. We all know that. Everybody says Twilight is overrated, but nobody likes Twilight. How can something be overrated if nobody likes it? But if you dare criticize The Incredibles, you have a bunch of Pixar fans and Disney fanboys after you, saying that your opinion is wrong and you didn't have a childhood. Okay? And I had that a lot of times. I don't like The Incredibles. I thought The Incredibles was just a boring superhero movie. Okay? And yes, I don't like Steven Universe because of its fan base. Its fan base is annoying. Okay? Titanes Go, and again, but yes. And this got 11 likes because we all know Steven Universe is overrated. Okay? The fact that the fan base will send death threats to people on the internet. Okay? They have ruined Tumblr, which nobody liked Tumblr to begin with. It's one of the worst shows on Cartoon Network. Okay, I hate that show too. And yeah, Steven Universe is definitely better than Kitty and Teen Titans Go and the Powerpuff Girls reboot and Thundercats War, which nobody likes any of those shows. Okay? But yeah. Steven Universe is overrated. Its fan base is horrible. And basically, if you want to really watch Steven Universe, make sure you stay away from the fandom and form your own opinion on the show. Because the fan base will definitely ruin the show for you. Same thing with the game Undertale. I don't like Undertale because of its fan base. Because its fan base ruined everything. Hopefully the new game Fall Guys doesn't get ruined by its fan base that it's starting to create as well. So that's basically it. Goodbye.